I'm gonna start this video by saying that this is not an advice video. Do not take anything that I say serious, bro. Except for this. I was scrolling online the other day. I was in Starbucks, crying. Actually, I was crying. I was busting out crying because I just felt like overwhelmed, like all these feelings and emotions, and I didn't really know how to process them. I didn't want to process them at home because, like, I don't know, just like I just had to be somewhere else. I had to let it out somewhere, you know? Like, I wanted to go to a park. It wasn't that good of a day, so I went inside a Starbucks, and I asked for a table. And you know Starbucks policy, if you ever been to Starbucks, you got to buy some Starbucks in order to get a table. So I was like, hey, I don't have no cash on me. Can I get a table and sit for like a couple minutes and then I'll be out of here? And dude looks at me. He says, wait. Talks to his manager and gives me a strawberry drink. And I look at him. He said, yes. Yes, you can. You don't know what nobody is going through. I started fucking bawling. I was so fucking grateful. I was so grateful. I wanted to take that man by his shoulders and shake him and be like, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. I wanted to hug him right there. Movie scene. Like, I was really going through it. And I scroll online almost all the time, and I look at these people, these famous pretty girls, pretty women my age. Like, ever since I got off social media, I came back to it and I started following like authentic people only. And it's really helped me not compare myself to anybody, because, you know, we all going through regular shit, and that's the point. That's the point of this. Pretty people, lots of influence, but you go on their lives and they sad. They're unhappy. They're lost. They're confused. They don't know what direction they're going. They're my age. I'm 23, and if you've seen my videos before, then you know, like, I've talked about this previously, but nobody has their shit together for real. The person that you comparing yourself with, bro, they going through it just like you. And it's like such a idea to like come across. Oh, I want to be like her. She must have it all together. Even like celebrities, right? Like, they have a team to get themselves together, to push their ideas. But you can only imagine how like draining that feels. When all the cameras are off, you alone. You have all these people who love your shit, but you're not satisfied still. It depends on who you are. It depends who you are as a person. If you're good people will always be around you. But boy, that journey at first is lonely. I don't know if y'all read it, but if y'all didn't, I need you guys to pick up the Jeanette McCurdy or McCurdy. I'm gonna butcher the name, but she's Sam from iCarly. She grew up and she wrote a book. and it's I forgot the title of the book. What the book's name? She said like her mom died or something like that. I'm glad my mom died. I think that's the name of the book. But I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But just know, like, her life was a shit show, and nobody knew. Like, watching iCarly, you would never think that she would go home to something as tragic as what she told in her story years after. And, like, kudos to her for, like, sharing that, because nobody knew. When I'm younger, watching that, like, yo, she got her shit figured out. Like, good for her, cheering her on and shit. You just don't know, because nobody knows. Nobody's got it all figured out. Nobody has it like you. Even the next person that you compare yourself to might have it worse than you. You don't know their story. Most of the people that I know have very, very, very dark secrets that they keep within them that they don't talk about. I'm one of those people. I don't know what the purpose of this filming this is. It's just like, if you take nothing else and you don't see my face anymore and you have no interest in my shit and what I put out and what I create this point moving forward, be nice to people. Even the people that you don't know. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. God forbid you're in a situation worse than you are right now. You're gonna want somebody to lean on. You're gonna want to smile. Be nice, bro. You just don't know, because you never know. Like, people right now are so lost and they have no direction. And you grow up and, you know, older people, you would think that they would have their shit together, but you realize you hop into like comments of like somebody who tells you that they're going through the same shit. Nobody has it figured out. Doesn't matter if they're old, doesn't matter if they're young, doesn't matter if they light years away from you, bro. Doesn't matter if they own a house, millions of dollars, still feel lonely, bro. Still popping pills, bro. Still doing unhealthy shit, bro. Like, nobody has it figured out. Nobody in their heart could say with a proud face that it wasn't a struggle to kind of get to where they are now. The people that you see succeeding, the people that you strive to compete with. A lot of this is like trying to figure out like who you are. What little bit remains out of you. You take all of the ashes that's gathered after feeling like shit, being treated like shit, etc., right? Take those ashes, and those ashes are legit the center of you. You gotta pick up those ashes and build up from there. Not knowing how to do it at all. That's the point of life right now. Not having your shit together, but taking the little bit of what you know and moving forward. Regardless of how you feel. Regardless of how you've been treated. regardless of the environment that you're in. Even if you're lost, you're worthy. Even if you're lost and you don't know where you're going, you are worthy. It doesn't make you less valuable if you still don't feel like you have nothing to add in this world. It doesn't make you less valuable just because you feel like that. They're silent watchers, I like to call them. People who stay silent but strongly support you. And they're silent haters too. But you're your silent hater. It's up to you whether you want to listen to that voice in your head or you want to keep going, because there's other people watching you. There's other people looking up to you. And at the end of the day, they're not going to let you down. They're not going to let you drown on your own. So you can't either. You can't either. Bro, I'm not letting you. So, yeah. Sorry to get a little bit, turn around and die. But I had to say it. It had to be said. And who's gonna do it but me? Y'all like my earrings? I made them. Along with the other stuff that I'm choosing to make, because I'm starting up a business soon. But y'all don't care about that. Just be yourself. Be true to you. Okay? Even if you don't know who that is. Until you figure it out. Low key.